This is moussaka, and not just any moussaka. Someone recently told me this is the best one they've ever had outside of Greece. It's definitely not your everyday midweek recipe. This is a special one. We've got a unique and healthy bechamel style sauce which massively reduces the calories compared to a traditional moussaka. There's succulent aubergines and a perfectly seasoned meat sauce. So if you're ready to experience a slice of Mediterranean heaven, keep watching because this is how you make it.
If you've never made moussaka before, I suppose we could liken it to a lasagna, except we're going to use aubergines rather than lasagna sheets. If you've never used aubergines before, then all you need to do is wash them. You don't need to peel them, but we do need to draw out some of the moisture, otherwise the moussaka could be quite wet. So you're going to lay those slices of aubergine out and you're going to put on half a teaspoon of salt and just leave that for 30 minutes and that will help draw out some of that liquid. Then you're going to peel and chop a couple of carrots, try and get them as small as you possibly can so you don't get big chunks of carrot in your meat sauce. And you're going to do the same with an onion. You can use a white onion or a red onion, or it also work quite nicely with shallots. And then you want to heat some oil in a large pan and just gently fry that for 5 minutes or so until the onions start to get a bit of colour and the veggies are starting to soften. Once those veggies have softened, you're going to add your garlic. I'm using about 10 grams of puree. Fry that off for a further 30 seconds before adding your mince. Now traditionally you use lamb mince, but I cannot get this in the supermarket at the moment, so I'm using lean beef mince. Then you're going to add some oregano, mint, cinnamon, and coriander. And those are your delicious spices. That makes it quite different from a lasagna, very different spices. And then we're adding a can of chopped tomatoes, a large glass of red wine. I pour the wine into the can and give it a swirl to get the last of the chopped tomatoes out. Some salt and a little bit of tomato puree. Mix all of that through and then we're going to simmer that for about 40 to 50 minutes. At this point in the video, it'd be also fantastic if you could just click that like button. It really does help me out with the growth of the channel. Then you're going to add 1 tablespoon of olive oil to those aubergines and then pop them in the oven at 180 degrees and roast them for about 30 minutes. Again, this just helps remove all that moisture. Now, instead of a super calorific bechamel sauce, we're making this version instead. We're going to use 0% fat Greek yogurt, some corn flour and 2 eggs. Now don't worry about the yogurt being 0% fat. The eggs that we're adding to it will help stop it splitting, so it won't split in the oven. And this just massively reduces the calories compared to doing a traditional bechamel. Then what you're going to do is just start layering it like you would with a lasagna. We're going to do a layer of mince at the bottom, then aubergines, then mince, then aubergines, then mince, and then we're going to top it all off with that thick bechamel, I call it bechamel sauce as a joke, the creamy sauce that we're going to put on top, our fakey bechamel sauce. Spread it all the way out to the edges and then you're going to pop that back in the oven, same temperature as you roasted those aubergines, 180 degrees for 50 minutes, and it should look something like this. Now this is a little bit over fired. I actually forgot about it and it cooked for a bit longer, but it still tasted absolutely delicious. Make sure it garnish with something green and get stuck in.
So that's how you cook a delicious moussaka recipe. Now, yes, there was a bit more prep involved than the usual style of recipes that I do on this channel, but once you've made it, I'm pretty sure that you'll agree it's worth it. So it's maybe not something for midweek, but if you're looking for something a little fancy for the weekend, maybe you've got some friends coming around and you want to impress, this could be your go-to meal. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. Drop me a comment below and let me know what you think of this recipe once you've made it. And if you're a new viewer, make sure to click that subscribe button so you don't miss out on future high protein recipes. Right, I'm off to go and eat this. I'll speak to you later.